Alright everybody, I got a bit of a secret project here I've been working on the last few weekends at my parents' house. It's essentially, well, it's a gas-powered 3T22 tornado siren. Where do I start here? Well, I started with a frame here. I welded up the frame out of rectangle tubing. Got the siren bolted to angle iron, welded to the frame. Got an 11 horsepower 400cc garden tractor motor with electric start here. I got that set up. That's welded to the frame. Got 3-inch clutch pulley that engages at 1800 RPM. Got a belt looped around that, V-belt, and 3-inch pulley over here. So it's a 1-to-1. Whatever the motor's spinning at is what the siren is spinning at. It's hooked up to a 5/8 inch shaft that's welded to a 3/4 inch impact socket, which is hooked to the 3/4 inch bolt that's on the bottom side there. It's essentially an 11 horsepower drill test is what this is for now. I'm getting a different 3T22 here soon. I'm getting a stripped down one, no solenoid boxes or anything, which is perfect for me. Then I'll take this one off of here, get that one on, and then I'll weld that socket to the plate, to the plate that you see here on the bottom side, of course. That way nothing will spin off. I modified the choke and throttle on this here. Hooked them up to electric servos off of an RC boat. So I've got throttle, got a controller here, throttle, full throttle, idle, and then the other side doesn't do anything really. So there's that, and then on the steering side, I've got choke, full choke, no choke. Then I can adjust the trim, of course, from, through the little knobbies here. Oh, my gas tank mount, custom gas tank mount made from, used to be a bookend for a bookshelf. So I straightened that out, welded a piece of flat steel to it, and that actually, it cups the bottom of the tank perfectly. My favorite part about this whole thing is the control panel. I spent hours and hours and hours on this, getting it right. I've got remote start. I can start this thing from about 300 feet away. Got my SunPro voltage gauge there. So that's this voltage from this little 12-volt battery. So that's the panel voltage, which is just a hair over 12 right now. I've got to charge the battery up a little bit, but 12 is where I need to be. So optional key or remote start. So there's the key side, you guys know what that does. And then I've got RF, so I can switch over to that. There's my remote start modules. They're running through this little tiny remote here. I got these off of eBay. They're just 2-channel RF wireless remote deals with relays on them here. So I've got those to trigger the ignition and also the starter. I guess the start solenoid is what it triggers. There's my RC receiver there, and right now I just have it hooked up to the 4 AA batteries that it came with. I'm gonna nip that off of there and do a 12-volt down to 6-volt reducer, and then run this off of this battery here. So that'll clean that up. I'll get a real switch in there. This is the main panel switch right here, on or off. 7.5 amp fuse. I'm gonna clean that up a little bit more too, but there's that. That's pretty much how it's gonna be, is how you see it. Got my antennas for the remote start, and my long antenna for the remote here. Garden tractor battery here. This runs the starter, of course, because that little guy doesn't have anywhere near enough power to turn a motor. So let's see, what else can I tell you about this thing here? Oh yeah, just sitting on a metal cart right now, just so I can roll it around. It's gonna have 10-inch pneumatic swivel casters on it. There you can see part of the plate. I've got 5x5 plates welded on each of the 4 corners. That's what the wheels will bolt to. So I've got it all together now, pretty much done. I just have to take it all apart now, paint up the frame, make that look good, and then put it all back together, and then hopefully soon I'll have that other 3T22 to put on here. Let me fire this up for you guys here. I'll fire it up with the remote here. Set you guys on a spool of wire. Alright, hit the ignition button, get an audible beep there. I put that buzzer in there so I know when the ignition has been triggered, and start. Turn the idle down a little here. Alright, now the clutch engages at 1800 RPM, so that's why this isn't wanting to spin right now, while it kind of wants to. This is my little brake thing here, an old fuel hose, so I'll pull that out. This will match the speed of the motor eventually here. Let me do just a little mini growl test for you. I'm not going to go nuts because this is Minneapolis, so here you go. And that was me killing the motor, of course, from my remote here because I didn't want it to go nuts. So, but there you have it. Now I can let me show you here. You can switch over. Well, here, key mode, nothing. Switch it to key. There you are. So, pretty cool. This was a heck of a lot of work. I'm serious. This like boggled my mind quite a few times trying to figure out how to do this, but did it all myself. This box Derek Thompson gave me when I got the Siren from him. It had some homemade, I don't even know what the heck it was inside of there, some circuit boards and stuff. Don't know what it did, but I stripped all that out of there and actually used it for something, so it worked absolutely perfect. It's weather tight. I just have to figure out a lock for it so I can hold it shut. But yeah, there it is, my secret project revealed for you guys here. More videos to come as I actually get it 100% complete, and then hopefully 4th of July weekend I'll bring her up north and let it rip. So what's cool about this is that it's the ultimate portability. I can bring it wherever I want and run it. I don't have to worry about having any power or anything because it's all self-contained. So yeah, there she is. Thanks a lot for watching, guys.